here we are. Good morning to you there. It is the, what is it, the 10th already?
It is. It is Wednesday.
Wednesday the 10th, the middle of the week, and moving toward the middle of the month, and we're just moving along.
Yes, we are.
This is WGTV Today. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning, and thank you for joining us right here in the middle of the week.
I am telling you, what a great day today. We have a great program for you. Kim, who's on today's program?
Yes, we do. We have the Animal Adoption Center is on today. Wayne did an interview with them. We have two people from Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce, Julie Beck and Tyler, used to be Barwick, now Graham, on today to talk about the North Carolina Pickle Festival coming up. And they've got some cool, unique things happening this year. So you definitely want to stay tuned.
Definitely.
The Family Y is on today talking about their summer programs coming up. And then we've got a lady here, her name's CRISTY Barnes from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's from the Family
Child Care.
Family Child Care Coordinator is her title.
Yeah.
And she's here to talk about things happening on base and the fact that it is the Young Military Child Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So she's going to give us some details on events happening.
A lot of things happening this month. Well, let's see.
Yes.
I had a trivia question here just a moment ago.
Do you? We want to hear about it.
All right, here's the trivia question for today.
Okay.
It's about states' emblems and state icons. All right. There is a lot of states have a state sport.
Yes.
Okay. There is one of the states' state sport is jousting.
Oh, wow.
From medieval times. Jousting. And they're very serious about this. And I'll tell you this. It's a state on the East Coast. That kind of narrows it down a little bit.
Yes, it does.
Which state is it that has a state sport of jousting?
Will you tell us this? Is it a one-word state or a two-word state? Oh, come on. Narrow it down.
Okay, I'll narrow it down. It's a one-word state.
A one-word state. Okay,
right.
that helps.
All right. That does kind of narrow it down a bit.
Yes, it
okay?
does.
For instance, well, I won't give you a for instance right now. Okay,
we've got to wait till after we hear the answer.
After you hear the answer, and then I'll give you some other state icons.
Okay.
Information. Okay.
Well, Wayne, we want to talk a little bit today about things you can do for your body to stay healthy.
What?
We have to stay healthy, Wayne.
Yeah, okay.
That's part of it.
Okay, all right. Get lots of rest.
Absolutely. We all need that.
I
think we'd all be surprised if we knew exactly how much it really did affect our body and our mind.
Well, now that's true, too. I mean, look at my mind.
Well, there you go. Too funny.
Okay, just thought I'd zing it out there. Okay.
Well, let me give you a few examples. You're too funny.
Oh. Okay.
All right, it says cut down on artificial sweeteners. You know, because a lot of us use artificial sweeteners in our coffee and our teas and various other drinks. So cut down on artificial sweeteners. 500 times as sweet as sugar and 0 calories. Sounds pretty good, right?
That sounds good.
Well, studies show that those of us who use them are more likely to be overweight than not. The reason? The sweet taste tricks your body into thinking it's about to get a rush of caloric energy. When it really doesn't arrive, you crave even more food.
Oh.
Interesting.
How about that?
So it makes you want to eat more.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You know, there's additives out there that do trick your brain.
Exactly. Has that what's been happening? Is that why I've been gaining weight? I've been eating all this drinking this sweetener, and it's happening. Yep.
Yeah. MSG is one of them.
Yes, it is.
MSG is one, yeah.
It says eat iron-rich foods.
Iron-rich foods, like what?
Let's find out. 4 out of 5 women in their childbearing years are iron deficient, which can lead to fatigue, muddy thinking, and decreased immunity. You need 18 milligrams per day.
Of iron?
I'm assuming.
Okay.
It says note to vegetarians. If you get your iron from non-meat sources, which include dry beans and dark leafy greens, you can absorb the mineral oil if you eat it with vitamin C. So down a glass of orange juice and your iron-fortified cereal, or have some red peppers atop your bean burrito.
Ooh, red peppers.
That's what it says. Iron-rich food. So leafy, dark leafy foods. Peppers.
Right.
Vitamin C.
That works.
Orange juice, which you get vitamin C out of as well.
That's good.
And iron-fortified cereal, just to name a few. But we need to eat a lot more iron-rich foods.
That works. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay, those are all foods I like anyway.
Well,
so
that's
there you
always
go.
helpful.
Sure.
How about striking a pose in the morning? Strike your pose. Practicing yoga fights extra poundage by supporting endocrine and thyroid function, as well as by lowering your cortisol. Did I say
Lower
that?
my what?
Cortisol,
I wouldn't dare.
a stress hormone that promotes weight gain around your middle.
Oh, that cortisol.
Yogis say,
Yogi?
that's what it says. Yogis say, that's people that do yoga.
Oh.
Back bends, try the cobra pose. Oh my. Can even boost your energy if you're dragging in the morning. So try your cobra pose.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll make your energy just pop right up.
Oh, yeah, I'll try my cobra pose.
Too funny. There's lots more. We'll give you more later.
Okay, that works.
These are best things to do for your body.
Yes, okay. Birthdays today, very
Yes.
quickly. Shall we go to birthdays?
We shall.
Birthday today for actor Steven Seagal. He is an actor. He's in a lot of the martial arts movies. It's active would be a good word for
Yes.
him. You know, a lot of people don't like him. I like his movies.
All right.
I like his movies. Anyway, also a birthday for John Madden. John Madden, the legendary NFL coach. I thought he had passed away. Perhaps not. 76 today. Steven Seagal, 60. A birthday for Omar Sharif, the bridge player and movie star from Russia with Love, and so many others. 80 today. Dr. Zhivago, not from Russia with Love. Dr.
Okay.
Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia. He is 80 today.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Casey Kane, NASCAR driver, 32. Also a birthday for the late Harry Morgan, born this day, 1915. He did so many things. Such a talent. When he first got into movies, he played a bad guy. He was always the heavy, you know, the bad guy in the movies. But I went on to star in such things as Dragnet, MASH, of course.
Oh, yes.
So many,
We all know
Pete
MASH.
and Gladys, and so many other things. He died in 2011, just a couple of years ago. Birthday today also for Chuck Connors, who was born this day in 1921. Star of The Rifleman and Branded and other things as well. He died in 92. Frontiersman Jim Bowie, who died at the Alamo. He did. Jim Bowie born this day in 1796. So if you're having a birthday, you're sharing it with Jim Bowie and his knife. Brian Setzer, I love his music. Brian Setzer and his orchestra, he is 53 today. Birthday today also for Max von Sydow, the actor, is 83. For a bunch of other people, Matthew Perry, born this day. Not the actor, I'm talking about the explorer.
Okay.
Also a birthday today for Juan Williams of Fox News, political analyst, tends to lean to the left, and that's okay. He's a nice guy. He's 58 years today, very smart. And a birthday today also for a bunch of other people, and if you're one of them, happy birthday to you.
Exactly. Have a great day. This morning, 11 o'clock, want to remind you on the steps of City Hall, a proclamation is being read for Child Abuse Prevention Month. Mayor Al King will be on the steps, joined by representatives from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base and Wages for Children's Council. Join us this morning. It's open to the public to stand together and represent child abuse prevention.
Hope you're able to attend that.
That's exactly right.
All right.
Well, I believe we're heading on to our first interview this morning. It's animal adoption and Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce, so stay tuned.
What do you think? I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today we're at the Animal Adoption and Education Center at 1600 Clingman Street here in Goldsboro. We're talking with Vicki Falconer and Frida and
That's Buddy.
Buddy. Okay, Vicki, you're the director here at the center. Tell me about Buddy.
Buddy is a 11-year-old chow mix. His owner surrendered him, so we're just looking for a nice new home for him to finish out his life.
So this was not an abandoned dog. This was a dog that was brought in by the owner for whatever reason, which means that the owner was probably a caring person.
I would imagine he's 11 years old.
The owner?
No, the dog.
Okay.
As to why they turn him in at that age, you know, I don't know. It could be anything, but he is here with us. He's a good boy. He's not real sure what he's doing in a cage now all of a sudden and locked up in the building. Loves to be outside.
Well, I think the maturity of the dog speaks well of it. It's well behaved, and he's a chow mix, and he's very pretty.
Yeah, he's a black and tan. He needs a little bit of grooming get his winter coat out.
Now, does Buddy need room to run? Is he a running dog? He's not necessarily an indoor dog.
Normally a chow might. I don't know at 11 years old how much room he needs to run.
Okay.
A nice fenced-in yard, he could go out and play a little bit, enjoy the sunshine. and enjoys going on a walk.
All right, very good. And Buddy is available for adoption.
He is. He's $25, and he's here at the shelter. Just come in and let us know you're looking for Buddy.
And Buddy has been taken care of.
He has. He is Buddy neutered?
He is not neutered.
Buddy is not neutered yet.
All right. Buddy is not neutered, so it's $25 plus the cost of the neuter.
And then he's had his first set of shots, and he's also been wormed.
Okay.
So he's ready to go.
And what does it cost to neuter Buddy?
It really varies on where you go. There's a bunch of different options to go through. Any of the Wayne County vets, of course, is the first pick, and then you can always use SNAP, or Humane Society here has a voucher program based on income. So there's different ways to get it done.
All right. What Buddy would be? What's the background here? Would Buddy be a good dog, a good guard dog? Is he good with children? What is Buddy best for? Besides companionship.
Right now, he's okay with he's okay with kids and people. At his age, I'd be a little leery on what kind of dogs I put with him. Anything real excited, he may not, with his age, may not take to them as well.
So we don't need a lot of smaller dogs, jumping, nervous dogs. He probably would be comfortable with another dog, an older dog.
Probably, or he may, if you're just looking for that one companion pet, he's probably the way to go.
All right. Well, Buddy, would you like to say anything at all? Hi there. Oh, you are precious, aren't you? Yes, you are. No, don't eat the tie, Buddy. It's okay. Buddy's a sweetheart and available for adoption. What's the phone number here?
919-731-1439.
All right, $25 and the cost of neutering, and you got yourself a mighty fine companion here in Buddy. Buddy knows his name, too, don't you, Buddy? Yes, you do. That's right. I'm Wayne Alley from the Animal Adoption and Education Center at 1600 Clingman Street here in Goldsboro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our first guest is Candy. Candy is a short-haired domestic cat. The color is described as a tortoiseshell. Tortoiseshell, short-haired domestic cat. Candy's about 9 months old and has been spayed and is ready for adoption. A loving cat that likes to play, still a kitten about 9 months old, and likes to play and likes to have her tummy rubbed. Of course, don't we all? But anyway, Candy is available for adoption right now at the Animal Control and Adoption Center. And all you have to do is come out to the Animal Adoption Center and talk to the folks here about Candy, the short-haired domestic tortoiseshell kitty cat.
Welcome back to the show, Wayne Goldsboro Television. Joining me today is Tyler Graham and Julie Beck of Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, ladies.
Hey, how are you doing, Kim?
I am great. Y'all have something very exciting coming up soon, don't you?
We do.
Tell us what it is.
We have the 27th Annual North Carolina Pickle Festival just around the corner.
Now, what's the date?
April 26th and 27th.
26th and 27th. My goodness, we only have a couple weeks left.
Exactly.
So much to do and so little time.
Does that scare you guys just a little bit?
Yeah, thanks for reminding us, Kim.
Sorry. Well, this is one of these events that we all look forward to. It's so exciting. It gets bigger and bigger every year. And you all have recently been awarded something really exciting, being named one of the what?
Top 10 things to do in the state of North Carolina by AmericaTheBeautiful.com website. And we're so excited about that.
Fantastic. Lynn Williams was telling us about it last month, and what an honor that is.
It was an honor. In fact, we've had several national things that lately we've had some national publicity. Some we've sought after, and some has just come our way. So we know that our festival is growing, and we're becoming very well known, not only statewide but nationwide.
And that is amazing to be right here in Mount Olive, North Carolina, and people all over the United States know about this festival.
Definitely makes us feel good that all of the hard work and everything is
getting recognition.
Yeah.
It is not only from local people and local folks that love to go, including myself, but people all across the United States are coming to the festival, correct?
They are. Last year we had almost 40,000 people come to our event. You think
Wow.
about Mount Olive as not even population 5,000, and to bring in 40,000 people for a one-day event is amazing.
That really is. Well, tell us some of the new events that we can expect this year.
Should we start with Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday, well, this year the Pickle Festival has a wine. The name is...
It's either going to be Pickle Pinot or Pickle Scuppernong. We'll find out Friday.
Oh, wow. So the Pickle Festival wine.
Official wine by Hennett Family Vineyards. And this year, to kick off the whole festival weekend, we are going to have a wine tasting. It's going to be called the Pickle Party on the Patio at Ribeyes in Mount Olive. We're going to have several different local wineries that are going to be participating. It's going to be $20 per person. That includes your wine glass, your you know, participation in the wine tasting. And or you can do the big deal, Of
course,
deal
pickle.
We got that just comes out this time of year.
It just happens.
You just kind of go with it. But for $50, you can get 2 tickets to the wine tasting, 2 wine glasses, and a bottle of the wine. So
great.
So
okay.
if you want to go that route, then you can do that as well. But we're really excited about this partnership with Ribeyes and Alan down in Mount Olive. He does a great job there, and we're excited about.
So first ever North Carolina Pickle Festival wine
tasting. Yes,
Exactly.
and we were actually contacted by Hannett Family Vineyards, so it was something we hadn't really thought about. And as soon as they called us, we were like, "Oh, we're all over this."
Oh, I bet you all are. That is great.
And next week, you should be able to purchase tickets at the Mount Olive Chamber or at Ribeyes in Mount Olive.
Now, can you purchase bottles, more than 1 bottle of wine to take home with you?
You sure can.
Okay, so it will be available.
Yes,
even at the festival itself, or do we not know that yet?
I think you'll be able to have to buy them at Ribeyes.
Okay, so
or at Hannett Family Vineyards, we'll have some bottles of wine there as well.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful, great. That's a nice new addition.
Yes.
What else is happening?
And then on Friday night, for years, we've always had the Band of Oz, and we decided to change it up a little bit this year, and we have Spare Change coming to play out at the airport, and of course, that's always a good time, good crowd, and looking forward to that on Friday night.
And
is there any cost for that? I'm sorry. Is there any cost?
15.
15.
Yes.
We think it's $15 if you want to.
There are a lot of numbers and everything.
If you want to hear Spare Change on Friday night at Mount Olive Airport.
Exactly. And for the younger crowd, from 5 to 9 in the parking lot downtown, across from the old Bilks building, we always have the carnival rides.
Of course.
And
we look forward to
that.
that.
Yes.
And so that's always a big night for that. Is pay one price rides, and it's $10.
All these prices are available on the Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce
website.
Please check out the website to verify these numbers that we're saying.
It is a lot to remember. You have prices that you're constantly having to throw out.
But that's a big night as well.
It is. And then on Saturday, some of the excuse me, new things we have coming is we have Big Juicy from Lizard Lick.
Oh, yeah, of
now,
course.
Make sure you park legally. We don't want your car towed, Kim.
I will be sure of that.
But no, we're excited about that. And again, they contacted us. And I think, again, that shows how we're growing, because now we're not actually reaching out to people. People are reaching out to us, and we want to be a part of your event. And that already tells us something that our festival is really taking off. So Big Juicy will be there all day long doing meet and greets and autographs, and you can get your picture taken with her. So
and try not to get your car towed.
Right.
I hear you.
And we'll have 2 petting zoos this year, because so many little children like to come to the petting zoo.
Yes.
So we've spread that out. And we'll have an animal alley with our camel rides and pony rides. And have you ridden a camel before?
A camel? I can't say that I've ridden a camel.
Well, you need to come on down and ride a camel.
Well, I think Wayne and I may need to come down and ride a camel. I think we can handle that. That would be exciting.
Yes.
Naturalization ceremony.
Yeah, one of the new things we're doing, and again, we were contacted by the Department of Homeland Security to host the naturalization ceremony. So we will have as many as 60 people who will be sworn in as U.S. citizens at our Pickle Festival.
Wonderful.
And they could be coming anywhere from Greensboro East. And so we're excited about that they want to partner with us and make that a part of our event, I think, from now on, if we're interested in it.
Where will the ceremony take place? Do we know?
It will be on the dancers stage, and that is sponsored by Mount Olive Tribune. It's down at the College and Center Street intersection.
Okay. So you said one of your stages. How many stages will you have set up?
3 stages.
3 stages
on the day of the festival. There's the main stage, which is beside Southern Bank, and then the praise and worship stage, which is down Center Street.
Okay. So 3 different locations with different activities
That's
going
exactly
on
right.
simultaneously.
All day long.
That's
and all of that information will be on the website, www.ncpicklefest.org. And pretty soon in the newspapers and at the office and all different outlets, I guess, we're going to have our brochures and the maps and schedules and everything like that. So be looking for that stuff.
We will do it.
And we have a really cool design here that we use a company out of Montana who designs this for us, and it incorporates both our grapevine for our pickle wine as well as our cucumbers. So we decided that we wanted to create that, and because Mount Olive is an agricultural community, we've gone with an agricultural theme, and this is my favorite, Farmer in the Dill.
Farmer in the Deal is what it says on your t-shirt. Now, where can people purchase these t-shirts?
We have them available at the chamber office, of course. We have some also available at the Sleep Inn in Mount Olive for our incoming guests, and also at Mount Olive Pickle Company.
All right, so there's some of your locations where you can find
And they're
t-shirts.
$15 a piece.
Yeah, we know the price of the t-shirts, $15.
Exactly.
Now, the day of the event, can people purchase t-shirts?
Of course they can.
Will they still be available?
Well,
They
we
will
hope
be
so.
until they sell out.
Until they're gone.
So
That's right.
come in and get them now.
That sounds so. If you really want a t-shirt, you might better get the
Exactly.
Mount Olive Pickle Company or the Chamber of Commerce pretty quick.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
And last year we brought in a new event that was so popular, we're bringing it back this year. It's a circus. It's called Circus Stella.
Really?
It's a husband and wife and a couple of rescue dogs, and they do some little trapeze things, and it was very popular. And so we've brought that back again this year. We're excited about that.
Another staple that we've had the last few years was Highway 55. They do the Big A Challenge, which is
What's a
disgusting,
Big A
and I
challenge?
can't watch it.
50-ounce burger, Andy's burger you have to eat, plus a French fry and a large drink. And the winner comes in
Oh,
from,
my goodness.
there's two of them that alternate. I mean, they fly in 4 people, but there's either a guy from Canada or one from Connecticut that wins it every year, and they eat it in less than 4 minutes. Everything.
How
I've never
in the
watched
world?
it. I can't do it.
Alrighty then. How about that? Well,
Yeah.
hey, there's something for everybody.
There is
That's exactly
something for
right.
everybody,
That's
something
exactly
for
right.
everybody.
And besides all that, I mean, the Pickle Festival is just a day on, I think, a huge day for fundraisers, especially the local ones.
Local
All of the
groups.
local church groups, the Cub Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the cheerleading troops. It seems like that's a huge day for all of them. So we really encourage people to just come out and support the community.
Right.
It's a big day. Besides all of them and what they're doing, there are vendors, there's crafts, there's lots of good food. It's just a really good day.
And of course,
free
pickles.
Free
A
pickles.
lot
Can't
of free
forget
pickles.
any kind of pickle you can possibly
If that's not
imagine.
enough.
And Kim, for the athletic, and you can come out first
Yes.
thing in the morning and do the 5K cucumber patch race, and then you can get on your bicycle and do the 75-mile tour to pickle.
We have
Of course
spaced
we
it
can.
out because we
course
spaced
we
it
can.
out just
So
for
you got
that
just enough
reason,
time,
so
so
you
you
can,
can
do both
run,
events.
And then,
Ride your bike, then eat some pickles.
That's right.
And a funnel cake maybe.
yeah, of course, or 2 or 3.
Put
Yes.
those calories back on.
And then just enjoy the rest of the day walking around and
Exactly.
seeing all the exhibits and crafts and anything else that happens to be there.
Exactly.
That's
and for
right.
those people that don't want to run or walk to the festival, the shuttle is available again at Mount Olive College. They so willingly do that for us, and it's a great thing. You can park free at the college, ride the shuttle to the festival for free, which is awesome.
So it runs all day long.
Runs all day long, and it's
so
free.
Please take advantage of that.
So what are the hours of the festival on
From 9 to
Saturday?
5
9
on
to 5.
Saturday.
Any
Yes.
parade?
No parade.
No parade this year, everybody. Just know that up
That's
front.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
So Thursday night starts the events, then Friday night, and then Saturday all day long.
And then on
and then it
Sunday,
ends
we
on
kind of
Sunday,
have a
yeah.
nice closing to the weekend. Mount Olive First PH Church, they have been doing the community worship service the past few years, and they really do a fantastic job. And after that weekend, the last thing we really feel like doing is going
to
somewhere
another
else.
event.
But I tell you what,
But
I
it's so
really look
refreshing and
forward to
reviving, and it kind of wraps up the whole
It's a
event to
perfect
me.
close to the weekend, and if you've never been to it before, I really encourage you to go because it's not only the First PH Church, it's churches from all around the community that are conducting the services
Right,
and
right.
that are just attending as well, and it's really heartwarming to see everybody in your community
Oh, I'm
come
sure.
together
Yeah.
and worship, and it's awesome. So
Fantastic. Well, that's a nice addition to the Pickle Festival.
definitely
And
is.
to all the long list of things you all have. Let's one more time show the T-shirt. We'll hold
Okay.
it up so you can see. And if you want a Mount Olive Pickle T-shirt, you need to get to the Chamber of Commerce in Mount Olive or
That's
Mount Olive
right.
Pickles in the next week or so, right?
That's
Come
right,
on
for the
down.
sellout. And we've even
Fantastic.
started putting our QR code on the T-shirt. So you really, if you're wearing this, Kim, I can come up and scan it right off your shirt and go right to the website and see what's going on. And we've
how
also created
convenient.
a Pickle app this year, so you'll be able to look up all kinds of information on your Pickle app, but you can get it off the QR code as well. So,
Well, how crafty you all have become.
and Tyler, you want to mention briefly about the Leader Cast?
I know it's
Outside
not
of the
on,
Pickle Festival.
Yeah, it's not on everybody's radars right now, but 2 short weeks after the Pickle Festival, we're going to have the Chick-fil-A Leader Cast. So keep that in mind.
Leader Cast.
Yes.
All right, tell us what that is.
Chick-fil-A does this every year. It's a kind of a seminar, for lack of a
Yeah.
better word, from Atlanta, Georgia. It's broadcast live, and it's really an awesome day. I know whenever you think about sitting in a seminar from 8 to 4:30 in the afternoon, you think, I do not want to do that. But it really, they have so many different speakers that really somebody's going to appeal to you, and it's an awesome
Is this learning
lineup.
leadership skills? Is that what it's
Yes,
about?
Yeah,
this
and
year
it's
it's
all-
actually kind of about stepping down from things that maybe aren't your, I think, that aren't really where your heart's at.
Okay.
And using your leadership where your heart is at, I think.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's called Simplify is their theme this
Well,
year.
that sort of
So
sets the
we
stage
all
and lets you
need-
know
we all
exactly
need
what
that,
it is.
But I know
Yeah.
Coach K, go do it.
Yeah.
Coach K's in the lineup, Condoleezza Rice, just a lot of really
Well, you have some
great
great big
speakers,
name
so
people that are going to be there
we're
speaking.
We're
Fantastic.
excited about it. And as with anything, the Pickle Festival and the Chick-fil-A Leader Cast, we're very thankful for our sponsors for allowing us to do stuff like this.
Right.
We definitely couldn't do it without their support, and we're so thankful for them.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
And Mount Olive is a fantastic community, and you continue to welcome all the people from across the United States into your special few days
Yeah.
of events taking place. And come back and talk with us more about the LeaderCast.
We'll
We'd
do
like
it.
to share
Okay,
that
we'll
with the
do it.
community. Thank you, ladies, for being
Thank
here.
you.
We'll
We
see you at
appreciate
the
it.
Pickle Festival.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a big deal.
There you go. Thank you so much for being with us today. And if you want to find out more about the the North Carolina Pickle Festival, you can go to the Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce's website and find out more details and a schedule. We'd love to see you there at the Mount Olive at the North Carolina Pickle Festival. Thank you.
We're back on WGTV, Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us today. Woo!
Yes, it is Wednesday, April the 19th. No, it's not. It's Wednesday, April the 10th. Glad to have you with us. We don't want to rush this month.
You know, we're just going to throw numbers out there and you guess at whatever today is.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Did you know that you could actually live in a house that was once considered to be a fictional house?
Nope.
There is Barbie's Dream House. I'm serious.
Well, tell us about Barbie.
Most of us at one point or another have coveted a house that's not real. Now, for the person that wrote this article, it's the mansion from The Haunting, the movie The Haunting,
yes.
minus the haunting, of course. But while most people, it says, will never realize those real estate dreams, there are a few lucky folks out there who have indeed moved into a fictional, what would be considered a fictional house. For instance, Barbie's Dream House. If the Barbie girl from Ukraine ever decides she wants to invest in American real estate, the writer here has got just the place for her. To celebrate Barbie's 50th birthday back 2 or 3 years ago, Mattel enlisted designer Jonathan Adler to help create a real-life Malibu, California beach house. If you buy it, and the writer says here they're going to go ahead and suggest you replace the Barbie hair chandelier and lamp pools, but you may not want to. Anyway, it seems that there is indeed a house in Malibu, California that is Barbie's dream house. And if you were ever a girl who was a Barbie fan, then you know all about that dream house.
Yes, you do. You probably
She
had one.
came with
a
a
miniature
house.
version.
Yeah. Anyway, there are other fake houses that are actually real houses that you can move into. The Simpsons house was available for sale. It was a contest, a promotion for Fox and Pepsi and home builders sponsoring a contest that gave people a chance to win a fully furnished Simpsons house. The guy that won it decided he wanted the $75,000 in cash instead of the house. That was probably a smart move on his part. Some of the other houses, Disneyland's Haunted Mansion has been recreated and somebody's actually living in it. And the Bat Cave. I
bet that's an interesting one.
It's not a full-size house. It's just an impressive elite home theater's constructed a 12,000 square foot home theater for a fan reportedly located in Greenwich, Connecticut. The theater cost $2 million and includes a secret room that houses the Batmobile and a Bat computer and an escape tunnel. You got to have the escape tunnel.
Of course
no word on whether Alfred's included in the deal or not.
Funny enough.
I'm telling you, I love that. The Bat Cave. Wow.
Yep, there's a lot of bat enthusiasts out there.
Yeah, well, I'm a bat
And collectors of Batman paraphernalia.
Yeah, I'm a bat guy. I don't collect the paraphernalia, but I'm a bat guy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
The Goldsboro Family Y says, come out and join our family. At the Goldsboro Family Y, you are more than a member, you're a family member. Starting April the 15th through May the 15th, you have 1 month to do this. You can join the Goldsboro Family Y with a $40 donation to our We Build People campaign.
Wow.
That $40 goes right back to this campaign, and the campaign is for scholarships for children and families to be able to participate in programs at the Y through a scholarship.
How about that?
They want to make sure that any and everybody that wants to join the Y can and can participate in the programs that are offered right here locally.
That is fantastic.
The We Build People campaign, you have 1 month to join for $40, and that money goes right back into this campaign.
So that starts on the 15th.
April 15th through May 15th.
Goes through May 15th.
That's right.
All right. The Wayne County Abstinence Essay Contest is underway. You have until May 15th to complete the essay and get it into the right folks. You can go to wayneteens.org. Now, this is for 9th through 12th graders, either public schools, private schools, or home schools. Everybody's invited to participate, 9th through 12th grade. Abstinence Essay Contest. And you write your essay and you get it into wayneteens.org, or you get it into the right folks. You go to wayneteens.org and register there to participate. And there's some great prizes being offered again this year. They've been doing this for several years, and I think you'll be surprised. And the essays are made public, and they're sometimes read by the people that wrote them.
That's exactly right.
The youngsters that wrote them. They're fantastic. All right, we'll tell you more about that a little later on, but the deadline's May 15th.
Don't forget, on Friday, April the 12th, that is this Friday at 10 o'clock at Cornerstone Commons, the group is coming called Moms Rising.
Oh boy.
The organization is working to bring together millions of people who want a more family-friendly America. The efforts of Mom Rising are already making a difference in our state and on state and national issues. They're going to play a life-size game of chutes and ladders on Friday at 10 o'clock right here at Cornerstone Commons. Come out and bring your family and join them. That ought to be interesting.
Yes.
Life-size chutes and ladders at Cornerstone Commons, 10 o'clock this Friday.
All right. Did you know that in prehistoric times there were actually birds that had 4 wings?
Really? 4 wings?
That has been discovered.
Well,
they have found fossils
wow.
of birds, I mean legitimate fossils
right.
of real birds that had 4 wings, 2 in the front and 2 smaller wings in the back.
Interesting.
And that's according to Amina Khan of the LA Times, wrote a story about this. They found 11 fossils from the lower Cretaceous period. It was about 120 million years ago. Scientists found clear evidence of hind wings, rear wings on a few select species of birds. 4 wings. Look into that. I think that's fascinating.
It is, because we had no idea.
That's right.
We've seen or heard nothing about that in the past.
And it's amazing to me that some people are just not interested in new things.
Learning new
things are being discovered every single day. They're constantly finding new animals and new life in the jungles of Borneo and in the area around Indonesia. I mean, who knows what is on Madagascar that has not been discovered
You're
yet.
exactly right.
And in the wilds of the jungles and the depths of the oceans, there's so many things out there that we don't know about yet.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, we haven't even scratched the surface. Inquiring minds want to know. That's right.
That's right.
So, when you grow up, and when I grow up, I would like to discover new things, wouldn't you?
Well, Wayne, let's tell them one more time about the wall that heals. We want to share this every day and give you more details. You want to share? It's coming on April 16th.
Coming on April 16th. It'll be coming in during the afternoon hours. And
3 o'clock.
We're inviting everyone to line the highways and line the streets, line Wayne Memorial Drive with red, white, and blue.
Colors like we have on today.
Exactly, with banners and with flags.
Oh,
and
yes.
with lots of cheers and lots of whoops and lots of welcoming. The Wall That Heals. It's a replica of the Wall That Heals, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. And there's 3, I think, there's 3 or 4 that travel the country, but this is the first one, and it is the bigger one, and it is
the only stop in North Carolina.
This year, and that's right, Goldsboro is the only time that is the only place that the Wall That Heals will be coming to North Carolina this year. So you will want to take advantage of the moment, go out and show support for the Wall That Heals and show support for the Vietnam veterans, and especially those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, those names that are listed on the Wall That Heals. It'll be set up at Wayne Community College beginning on the 18th. You'll be able to visit and observe and touch the wall. And this is very meaningful to a lot of people, and it will be open for observance 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days, or not 7 days, it will only be there until the 22nd.
So it arrives on the 16th.
Right?
We want to be out on the street supporting it.
Right.
Then it takes 2 days to set it up. So on the 18th, it's open to the public, and then it will be here for how long?
It'll be here until the 22nd, at which time it will be moving on back to D.C.
Exactly.
So, join us on the 16th as we welcome it, and then join us later in that week as we visit the Wall That Heals. Now,
All right, let's go to our interview with Goldsboro Family Y and Seymour Johnson Air Force Base.
all right.
Welcome back to Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're going to learn about the Goldsboro Family Y. Joining me are Melissa and Anna from Goldsboro Family Y, here to tell us about lots of upcoming events. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Anna, can you tell me about your big campaign that is happening right now?
Yes, starting April 15th through May 15th, we are going to be doing a joining special. You can donate $40 to our We Build People campaign, and that in return goes to our financial assistance. And that's going to begin April 15th.
Okay, so if we join for $40, those funds go directly towards the campaign.
Exactly.
And this campaign, tell me a little bit more about that. Isn't it for scholarships or something like that?
It is for scholarships. It's for financial assistance. It can go towards membership or any type of program. Swim lessons, lifeguarding class, summer camp, anything that the Y offers, that is what that fund is there for.
So a family, if they felt like they couldn't afford the expense of going to the Family Y and participating in some of the activities or the joining fee, they can ask for scholarship or financial aid. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is absolutely correct. And it's a form that they can get at the front desk and just fill it out, and we ask for some additional information just to see what we can do, but that is available for the community to use.
Fantastic. That's coming up April 15th is when that begins.
Yes, ma'am, and ends May 15th.
It ends May, so it's 1 month only.
1 month only.
All right, so you better mark your calendars. If you're interested in joining the Family Y, that's a perfect opportunity.
Sure is.
Now, Melissa, you're going to talk to us a little bit about all the different camps and the different opportunities that families will have this summer to participate in things at the Y.
Right, we have lots to do this summer.
It sounds like it.
With your kids, we have camp starting for kids that are age 5 and all the way up to 17. So we have stuff to do for
every age.
Yeah, every age, every
now,
age.
this lasts the entire time that the Wayne County Public Schools are out on summer break, correct?
Yeah, the first day of camp is June 10th, and then the last day of camp would be toward the end of August.
All right, tell us some of the different categories of different types of camps you're going to offer this summer.
Okay, we have kinder camp for those that are starting kindergarten to 6 years old, and then we have our traditional camp for kids that are 7 to 12. And then we have some of our specialty camps, sports camps for those kids that enjoy sports.
Die-hard sports fans.
Die-hard sports fans. And then we have our outdoor adventure for those kids that like canoeing, hiking, fishing, things like that. And then we have our teen camp that are for those teens that we try to make sure that they get involved in the community, they have community awareness, things like that.
Wonderful. Now, is all this information found on your website?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, wonderful. Can you share what your website is?
It's www.goldsboroymca.org.
There you go, and it's on the screen now. So that's wonderful. You can go and find out details. Now, all the different camps are different prices, correct?
Right.
So these details are on the website.
Right, yep.
And you can come in the Family Y and get a brochure that tells you details on each and every one and explains it in more detail.
Right. Get your summer camp guide to explain everything there is to know about summer camp.
Now, do they all last the entire time school is out, or some shorter than others?
No, they last the entire time, and whatever your weekly fee is, that includes breakfast, lunch, snack, all the field trips, so there's no extra cost that would incur.
Wow, y'all really have it covered, don't
you?
you?
There you go. You pretty much just come with your bathing suit and towel and get ready to have fun.
Or depending on whatever your situation.
Right.
If you're doing sports, you may not want to wear that bathing suit,
right? Right.
Depending on what your camp is.
Exactly.
Great. Let's see. All right, how about drop-off and pick-up times in that procedure? How does that work?
Drop-off in the morning will start at 7 a.m., and we've got it to where right there on the side field of the Y that the parents don't even have to get out of the car. They just drive on up. We sign the kids in, and same thing in the afternoon. Camp ends at 6, and we'll do pick-up on the side field, as long as weather's permitting.
Right, of course, of course. All right, so you can find the prices and the details on each one of these camps on your website or coming into the Y.
Right.
They all have different prices.
Right.
Which includes a long variety of various things that go along with each camp. Now, If you're not a member of the Family Y, can you participate in these camps?
Absolutely, absolutely. That is, camp is for anyone that, wants to sign up.
Okay, so members and non-members.
Right.
All right, and what about the teachers or the people that are working these camps? Like, are you still hiring for people to come out and be a part of these camps?
We are. We actually have one more hiring session in May. We just had a hiring session yesterday, and we interviewed approximately 30 people.
Wow.
So,
So if you're interested in a position this summer,
Right.
get to the Family Y
Yeah.
quick.
Right, exactly.
If you like working with children and teens
Yeah.
and youth
Exactly.
and being busy,
Yeah.
this
and
may be the job for you.
There you go. There you go.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like y'all have got a summer full of adventure
Yes.
and excitement at the Family Y, as always.
Yes.
And we're glad to have you ladies joining us today to tell us more about it. And maybe next time you come, bring some brochures and we'll share those with the community as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Melissa and Anna, for coming to talk with us about the Family Y. We hope to see you there. Thanks so much. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Joining me today is Christy Barnes. She is the Family Child Care Coordinator with Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Welcome to the show, Christy.
Thank you for
Glad to
inviting
have
me.
you on. This is your first time.
It is.
Well, I am glad to have you on board since you've been with Seymour Johnson Air Force Base with the Family Child Care as director or coordinator for quite a while now, haven't you?
I have. It's been about 3 years.
My goodness, we used to work together. So Christy and I have known each other a long time.
We have done a lot together.
We certainly have. Well, tell me what you're here to talk about today. I know this is a special month, so tell us about it.
Yes, April is the month of the military child. In 1986, it was designated by former Secretary of Defense Caspar Weinberg. He designated April as the month for us to celebrate the month of the child, of the military child, I mean. So we are doing different activities throughout the month at our different offices and programs. And so we've got one big event that's coming up on April 20th that we're going to do a big day of celebration for the children. And we'll have a petting zoo, we'll have the clowns come out, we'll have different performers, we'll have different awards that will be given out to different programs, and just a day fun-filled with things for children to do.
So who can attend this particular event? Make sure we're clear on that.
Anyone can attend that has base access. So as long as you can get on the installation, then you're welcome to come and join us.
And I've been before, and it's such a nice day of fun, and you all have so many activities out there. It really is a great day for families to come out and celebrate being military families, and of course just their children in general.
Yes.
It's just
yes,
a
ma'am.
great family day. So the activities will take place where?
The activities will take place at the youth center.
Youth center, okay.
And we'll have it all outside. Hopefully there won't be any rain. And
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Definitely. Or if we keep cool weather, that'll even be better.
Yes.
Because UNCTV is going to come out. Their PBS Kids program will come and have different characters. We'll actually have 5
nice.
characters, Clifford and Curious George, and we'll
Oh,
have Betsy
exciting.
and a lot of other characters come out as well. So
So we need that cooler weather for these characters.
for the sake of the characters, yes, ma'am.
And kids love that. They love to get their pictures made with the characters, and that's sort of a keepsake that they'll have long term.
Yes, ma'am. And they'll also have face painting, and we'll have free food come out. We'll have hot dogs and sandwiches and chips and drinks. We have a lot of sponsors. Stevenson Honda and The Bridge is going to come out and donate some items, as well as we've got UNCTV and NextCare. So, and that's just a few of our sponsors that'll be out helping us that
So you
day.
have local and statewide sponsors.
We do. We do.
That is excellent. Well, it looks like a day full of activities, and it looks like that you're going to have a young child or like a young infant area too. So the older children and the younger children can have different play areas. Tell me a little more about why you do that.
We do it because, of course, you know, the older children get, the more active they are. So we want to make sure that our infants are protected. And that area will be a place where if someone has a young infant, they can come and just kind of sit and relax with that baby. If a mom may be breastfeeding, they may want to kind of take that time to use that area, as well as if they need to change a diaper, you know, they can do it in
Very
the bathrooms.
family
But
friendly.
yeah, very family friendly. So.
Well, it says that you're going to have some musical entertainment. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, we were going to have the Blue Oasis come out and perform, but because of budget constraints, they will not be there. But we will have some of our youth talent to come out.
Wonderful.
We have a martial arts program that's at the youth center, so they hopefully will be demonstrating, as well as we'll have a couple of the kids that will do some performances. So, and we've got the Eastern Wayne High School band coming out and
they
doing the
always do a
performance.
great job.
They do. So
So a lot of good local talent.
a lot of good luck.
Well, you know, we love to showcase local talent anyway, so so it all worked out for the best.
It did.
It really did. So you guys are going to have bouncy castles, face painting, the children's area, Nana Bell story time. Tell me about that.
Yeah, she is our story reader at the base library. So she's going to come out. She normally dresses up in a little clown outfit and reads to the children and gets them really involved with different activities with books. So she's going to be out there as well.
So there is definitely something for everybody. And
There is.
arts and crafts, if you feel like you want to get crafty for the day, you'll have something that you can actually do a hands-on kind of activity.
Right, and we'll have in the gym, we'll have a info fair where different agencies that are off the installation will come onto the base and just kind of display the different programs that they have available for families. So it's just going to be a day fun-filled with information as well as activities for the kids.
Well, that is a perfect time for the families that live on base or serve on base to be able to learn what else is in the community. So that's good thinking, Christy. Good job. So this is April 20th from 10 until 2 on base. If they want to find out more about it, is there a certain place that they need to, if they want to get this flyer or find out more
They can go
details?
to the Seymour Johnson website and they can see the flyer that will display the different activities, the times, and all the things that we'll be doing on that day.
Wonderful, wonderful. Here is a flyer so you will see what it looks like, and you can find out more details about what's happening for the month of the young child, which is the month of April. You'll see activities all over our community happening this month, and so this is what's happening at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Good. And we're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for staying with us.
Oh boy, we are back, and I have an answer to today's trivia question.
Well, we want to know.
Which state? There are things that each state has as far as toys and appetizers and state icons and state signs and that sort of thing. For instance, Rhode Island's state appetizer is calamari.
Interesting.
Massachusetts' state rock song is Roadrunner. It has other state songs as well. Minnesota's official state poem is Minnesota Blue. The question was, which state has a state sport? And that sport is jousting. Jousting? The medieval sport of jousting?
And he gave us a hint. The hint was it was a one-name state.
On the East Coast.
On the East Coast.
That's right. So let's see, on the East Coast you have Florida and Georgia and Virginia and and it's Delaware and then there's Vermont and Massachusetts and Connecticut and Maine and Pennsylvania, and it's none of those.
It's none that you just named out of every one of those.
Out of all those states, it's not one of
Wow.
them. Which one did I miss? I missed one. Which one was it?
Tell us.
On the East Coast, there's Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland. You mumbled Maryland. Did I mumble Maryland? I did not mumble Maryland.
I didn't hear you mumble
I
it.
didn't mumble Maryland. Maryland is the answer. Tourists may come to Maryland for the blue crab, but it's the state's official sport, jousting, that has the truly historic ties. While only designated in 1962, jousting tournaments have been held in Maryland since early colonial times. While competitors still referred to as knights and maids no longer aim their fine-tipped lances at each other, the men and the women charge a horse at full gallop through an 80-yard course toward suspended rings and attempt to spear those rings.
Sounds a little dangerous.
Well, it could be. It could be.
It sounds like it.
Jousting needs to watch out, though, because duck pins is hot on its heels.
What is?
Duck pins.
Duck pins?
It's a form of bowling. The small pins.
Okay.
Tiny, yeah.
Better watch out. Duck pins are coming.
But jousting, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, in Maryland.
North Carolina has a state dance. Do you know what that dance is?
Tell us.
Shag.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Can you shag?
And that's official.
There's lots of places that you can take those lessons if you don't know how to do it.
Now that's true. That's true.
Top Hat Ballroom being one of them.
That's exactly right.
That's right.
They do have shag lessons.
Yes, they do.
The teddy bear, we talked about that earlier this week. That's Mississippi's state, official state toy.
Toy?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what our state toy is?
Do we have a state toy?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
Oh,
I'm asking you, Mr. Trivia.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, how about finding that out for us?
I think I'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let you know a lot more exciting things about the state of North Carolina.
I do know that the Plot Hound is our official dog.
Plot Hound?
Plot, P-L-O-T-T.
Okay.
Plot Hound, yes.
Interesting enough.
Thought I'd pass that along to you.
Yeah, we're so glad you shared that. The Plot Hound.
I can tell you're excited about that.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, what else is going on? Today is the 10th of the month already.
Yes, it is.
And there's a lot of things going on.
There are, and there's a lot of activities happening this weekend. Remember, Shanna
Oh,
Tucker will be
oh,
at
yeah.
the Paramount Theater.
You know, this weekend's the 13th, isn't it? I believe it is. Got Shanna Tucker. Got
Is
Pig
it
in the Park.
Pig in the Park is this weekend? We
Pig in
don't
the
want to
Park,
forget
that's
that.
right. Got Pig in the Park. Cures for the Colors.
You have the runs, the different, the
Got the
Sunrise Kiwanis.
Kiwanis Club marathon run.
yes,
thing.
you do. Greater Goldsboro.
Greater Goldsboro Road Run.
We'll
Thank
get
you.
it right eventually. I know. The Greater Goldsboro
That's
run.
Greater Goldsboro Run. And
There's more.
There's a whole lot of things going on. And it's going to be nice this weekend, so make the most of it, okay?
That's right. Make it a good special weekend with your family and friends.
Exactly right. Don't forget, later on today, the Mental Health Association of Wayne County with their Lunch and Learn seminar at noon. That's at noon today. Balancing work and stress. Oh, boy. So that's the topic. If you want to go, that's fine. Just it may be a little late to place your order, but you can still go. You don't have to eat. Just go and enjoy it. It's taking place at the Wages location at 601 Royal Avenue here in Goldsboro.
And in just a couple hours, meet us on the steps of City Hall for the Prevent Child Abuse Proclamation reading by Mayor Al King.
That's right. So until tomorrow at 7 o'clock, which, by the way, we're on every day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., and then again at noon, again at 5:30, and again later in the evening. Join us here at WGTV today. That's Wayne Goldsboro Television. Also join us online on YouTube every day. Any day, for that matter. You can go to YouTube and find any day that we've been on. It's all archived. So until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.